and walk without asking the teacher. In Western countries, they do it like that. Okay, they will not say good morning, and the teacher will call Pujita as, oh Pujita. Then this Pujita will call the teacher as, hey Raghavendra, or they will call by first name, hey Jai Raghavendra. Will they call like that or not? In Western things, they'll call by first name. But in Indian teachers, if you call me by first name, what I will do? I will not react. Because here I am not telling I am a big sir and you will do namaste and all that. But will anybody wants to call me by my name? Hey Jaya, Raghavendra kuda kadu. Hey Jaya, Rara. Can you call by first name? Teacher?
No, sir.
Okay, so in India, in Indian system, whether we like or not, we have got certain standards. So it is not so casual. So the instinctual desire. See, can you smoke in a class? I believe in Western countries they smoke in a class. Teacher will be teaching and people will come in Bermudas, they will come in this one. So it may be allowed there. So therefore we say, the Sigmund Freud was a great psychologist who gave the concept of ID, ego and superego, which has got something to do with ethics. So the personal habits are very important for the Indians. The way we dress, the way we talk, we'll say namaste. So we don't give shake hand. Why we don't give shake hand? We don't want to touch a woman or man. Because corona may come now. Now it has come. But earlier days, oh, good morning. They will hug and do all those nonsense. But now they told the Indian method is very good because corona will come. Say yes. Pujita will come. So what I should do? Oh, Pujita, how are you? So nice you're. I should not shake hand because corona may come. So what I'll say? Pujita, namaste ma, rara. I should say. So that's the way. So now we are not in the I'm not saying Indian, in the Eastern, in some cultures, we try to respect. So for example, in the Islam culture, you have got burqa, okay? They don't want to expose. Why they don't want to expose? I feel in one way it is good. Pujita, sudden గా నువ్వు వీడియో ఆఫ్ చేస్తే నేను ఎవరిని చూడాలరా? అది కాదురా. ఇప్పుడు ఒక్కొక్కసారి ద బుర్కా సిస్టమ్ ఇస్ గుడ్. I feel, I am just telling you. See, why everybody should see the tight pant and jeans of Ammai and see the Ammai and get all bad ideas? It's all right. So that culture also is respected. So in our culture, this namaste and non-corona culture. Okay. So, and we don't smoke in the public. See, we are having some ethics, morals. So therefore, Sigmund Freud says, instinctual desire. And we are very, very conservative about our marriage, conservative about our love affairs, conservative about whom we go. We don't take divorce so easily. Okay, because we are more bothered about our children. Yes or no? See, now I am a 59-year-old Musalada. See, for example. Pujita, now you say yes. I have a daughter. She is 20 years old.
Sir.
Say yes, na?
Yes, sir.
See, now, let us say me and my wife, I will fight very badly. Some issue came and we fought. If I take divorce, whether my daughter will be affected or not?
Yes, sir.
Because my daughter will not get mother, she won't get food. I alone as a father, I cannot take care. So what I will do, I will suppress my ego, I will suppress my fight, and I will, like the Telugu movie, Antega? 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 So like F and F. F and F cinema who was the hero? Venkatesh. Fun and frolic. Oh no. Hey, Sigilpalli, nobody is coming, right? Idu anyayanga undi.
సార్ పిలుస్తున్నాను సార్, మధు వస్తా అన్నాడు.
అది ఓకే, అంతవరకు నువ్వేరా. నీకు 11 ఇస్తాను, వాళ్ళకి 9 ఇస్తాను, ఒక మార్క్ కోస్తాను నాకు ఆ మధుకి. Subhashini, you tell na. Subhashini.
Yes, sir.
See, why we don't break marriages in India? Because we are more bothered about our children. We are not much bothered
Yes,
about
sir.
our partners. Yes or no, Dwivedi?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's
In
right.
India, the fathers are more respected. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Sir, but now the scenario is changing.
नहीं
a
भाई,
little.
सुभाषिनी, you tell, आपके पिताजी ने आपके लिए कुर्बान नहीं किया है क्या?
Yes, sir. किया है, sir.
That's all. So पिताजी को इज्जत देना है नहीं देना है, बोलो.
देना है, sir.
So many times your father might not have taken costly food or he did not travel. He saved the money and gave it to you. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That's all. उसको बोलते हैं कुर्बानी. कुर्बानी 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 अल्लाह को प्यारी है कुर्बानी तुझ पे कुर्बा मेरी जान मेरा दिल मेरा ईमान. Okay, so therefore the fathers are great. Recently we had Daughters Day, we have Father's Day, Mother's Day, like that. Mothers are also great. I am telling, in Indian system we don't break the marriages because we want a partner. See, now I am 59 years old. To me my daughter is supreme. So many times my daughter says, Appa, see, why you kept quiet? Amma was scolding you like anything. So I tell Ledra Dada, nee kosam nenu antega aipoyanra. Okay. See, because nee bhavishyattu నాకు ఇంపార్టెంట్. నేనేమో ముసలోడు అయిపోయానురా, నేను ఈ రోజు రేపో వెళ్ళిపోతాను. కానీ నువ్వు కాదురా, ఈ బంగారు భవిష్యత్తుని నువ్వు ముందు దూసుకొని పోవాలి కదరా. అందుకే నీకోసమే ఈ ఆరాధన. So like that. So therefore friends, Sigmund Freud says instinctual desire everybody has. Don't think only Westerners, Indians we have. But in India we suppress it. We have ego. That means I am a father, I am a professor, I should not misbehave. Okay, I should be in time, I should sacrifice. So like Gandhiji told, worship without sacrifice. What is the use by giving money and credit card to daughter and taking a divorce and bringing some other woman as the mother? How much that girl will be hurt? Yes or no, Pujita? Chappu. నీకు నానంటే ఇష్టమా లేదా చెప్పు.
సార్ ఇద్దరు సార్.
అది కరెక్ట్ రా. జస్ట్ ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్ లైక్ యువర్ నాన్న అనుకో. ఇప్పుడు నాన్నకు ప్రేమతో
నాన్న పక్కనే ఉన్నారు సార్, చెప్పకపోతే బాగోదు.
ఎస్ చెప్పరా.
నాన్న సార్,
ఆ పాట వింటే నీకు ఏడుపు వస్తుందా లేదా చెప్పు.
సార్ వస్తుంది సార్.
దట్స్ ఆల్. సో సపోజ్ in India we say Nanaku Premato because the father must have sacrificed. Even mother has sacrificed. See, now only father and daughter we are talking. ఈ కోశిక సారి వీడియో ఆఫ్ చేస్తారా? అయ్యో రామ. ఏ రవి,
నెట్వర్క్ ఇష్యూ సార్.
ఓకే, రవి ఆయన వస్తాడా లేదా?
ఉన్నాడు సార్. నేను ఉన్నాను సార్. చాలా
వీడియోలో ఉండు. సుభాషిని ఎనీవే ఇస్ టాకింగ్ ఇన్ హిందీ. ఇట్స్ గుడ్. మంచిగా
గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్.
ఆన్ చేసుకో రవి. మధు వచ్చిండ్రా? ఓకే. సుభాషిని, యూ ఆల్సో బి దేర్. ఓకే.
సార్ గుడ్ మార్నింగ్. ఐ వుడ్ లైక్ టు టేక్ ద అటెండెన్స్ సార్.
టేక్ సార్, టేక్. 37 ఉన్నారు సార్.
ఓకే సార్, ఐ లాక్ ద మీటింగ్ అండ్ టేక్ ద అటెండెన్స్.
ఓకే ఓకే. లాస్ట్ లో తీసుకుంటే అందరూ వస్తారుగా. లెట్ ది క్లాస్ గో ఆన్. ఆఫ్టర్ సమ్ మోర్ టైం నెట్వర్క్ ఇష్యూ ఉండొచ్చు, వస్తారు అబ్బాయిలు.
దెన్ ఐ విల్ టేక్ ఆఫ్టర్వర్డ్స్ సార్.
తర్వాత తీసుకుంటే తర్వాత 10:30. ఓకే. సో నౌ పూజిత నువ్వైనా రారా? ఓకే. సో therefore please, the ethics part is, in an organization I may get angry, I may want to smoke a cigarette, I may want to do something. Should we control or not because of others? We should consider others also. Yes or no, Pujita? Tell me.
Yes sir, we should be in control.
We should consider others.
Yes sir.
ఇప్పుడు నా కూతురు ఏమనుకుంటుంది, వాట్ మై డాటర్ విల్ ఫీల్, వాట్ మై స్టూడెంట్స్ విల్ ఫీల్, హౌ ది పబ్లిక్ విల్ ఫీల్, షుడ్ ఐ డూ పబ్లిక్ న్యూసెన్స్, why did we say that urinating in the public places is banned, why we should not go and urinate on the road? It is a public nuisance, health hazard. Nowadays corona issue, you have to put mask, social distance, all are there. Yes or no, Madhu? Tell me. Madhu, yes
sir.
Okay. So therefore our instinctual desire may be that we want to take divorce, we want to urinate in public, we want to smoke, we want to slap. We cannot behave rudely because the ethics part. Because we have got an ego and super ego. Super ego is what? I am an MBA student of manage. I am from number 1 B school in India. If I go and if I do a wrong thing, what my other colleagues will feel, what my juniors will get the placement, how the manage name and credibility will go away. You should be conscious or not. If one MBA student, one managed student does a wrong thing, it will affect the other MBA students or not. Chappura Madhu.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it will affect, sir.
Therefore, you should be very, very careful. But therefore, I am not telling America or anything. I will not take name. But in the Western system, okay, they bother more about themselves. They are very selfish fellows. For them, taking divorce and marrying 100 times is important. For them, children are important, but only giving money and credit card to children. But in India, not only giving money and credit card, మనం ప్రాణాలు పెట్టుకుంటాం రా. ఊను పూజిత, ప్రాణాలు.
అంతే సార్, అంతే సార్.
That's all. So many times, of course, Pujita told both mother and father will love. But you go and ask this Pujita's father, నాన్న ఏం చేస్తారా చెప్పు.
సార్ ఇండియన్ ఎయిర్లైన్స్ లో ఎయిర్క్రాఫ్ట్ టెక్నీషియన్ సార్.
ఓకే ఫైన్. సో యూ గో అండ్ ఆయన పేరేంట్రా, నాన్న పేరు?
సూర్యప్రకాష్ సార్.
ఏమా?
సూర్యప్రకాష్.
Suryaprakash. Now, all of you, I will, one day you go silently, don't tell Suryaprakash that you are all Pujita's classmate. Silently you be asking him. Maybe he will be available near that airport. So, then ఆయన ఎప్పుడు చూసినా మా పూజిత సుత్తి, నా కూతురు అలా చేసింది, నా కూతురు ఇలా చేసింది, ఆమె టాప్ వచ్చింది, ఆమె ఎంబీఏలో ప్రోగ్రాంలో ఉంది, మీకు తెలుసో లేదో ఆమె బిఎస్సిఏజీలో మస్తు ఓజీపీ వచ్చింది. అబాబాబా, ఇదే శుద్ధి సూర్యప్రకాష్ సార్. సో దట్ షోస్ హిస్ కన్సర్న్. సో ఫర్ సూర్యప్రకాష్ గివింగ్, నాన్న ఎంత ఇస్తారా నీకు ఇది పాకెట్ మనీ, నేనేమో 10,000 ఇస్తాను నా కూతురికి, డాడీ ఎంత ఇస్తారు?
అంతే ఇస్తారు సార్.
10,000. అదే ఇప్పుడు కొద్ది నేను నా కూతురికి పెంచాను, 15,000 చేశాను, కానీ అది మిగిలించుకుంటుంది. షీ విల్ కీప్ ఆల్ దట్ ఎక్స్ట్రా మనీ. సో ఐ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ టు అవర్ అకౌంట్. షీ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో హ్యావింగ్ కార్డ్ అండ్ ఆల్ దట్. సో 10,000 rupees pocket money is a big amount. Let me tell you, it's a very big amount. He may not give to Pujita's amma. Hey, what is your mother's name, Pujita?
సార్ స్వర్ణలత సార్, మమ్మీ వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారు.
Okay. Whatever it is, but Surya Prakash, what he will do, he will keep the 10,000 rupees, dachkuni, takkani ma Pujita he will give. Of course, he will give to his wife also, that is different, but the concern. So, even if something happens, for Surya Prakash, Pujita is the concern. For him, marrying again or going away and not just giving money. In Indian system, we are not bothered much about the partners. We will have partners, but for us, our children and how they will come up is important. Because that famous song, Nanaku Premato, Nanaku Premato, Ade Jeevitam, Ade Matam Pata is there. So therefore, instinctual desire is less important for the Indian system or the ethics part. And the people, even a fellow like Bill Gates, I don't want to tell. See, today there was another ethical concern. See, when somebody wanted to take a movie on the Indian Army officer who is a gay. So the Ministry of Defense rejected it. It is correct or wrong? Chappu Madhu? Oyo Rama. Hey, Ravi, no, Raranu. These are very bad fellows too. सुभाषिनी
So
आप
that is
बोलो यार,
wrong,
आज
sir.
इंडियन आर्मी
It's not
ने वो स्क्रिप्ट
ethical
को
to
रिजेक्ट किया है,
stop
मिनिस्ट्री
something
ऑफ
like that,
डिफेंस
sir.
ने. दे वांटेड टू शो एन आर्मी ऑफिसर एज अ गे. ये सही है गलत है सुभाषिनी बोलो?
Yes, sir, it's right, sir.
इट इज करेक्ट. हाउ कैन दे ओयो ఏంట పూజిత?
Swashni.
Huh?
It's not right, sir. Sir, I have read about this story where the person wants to show his concerns where regarding not only the army people but also the army wives who were posturing him to have marriage and have kids or a big start a family.
సో అలాంటి నా
Due to which
కొడుకుల్ని
he has
తెలుగులో
stopped his
చెప్తాను,
job.
అలాంటి నా కొడుకుల్ని చెప్పుతో కొట్టు, చెప్పుతో. ఓకే.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
therefore he cannot showcase our Indian army like that. Our Indian
sir.
soldiers are the topmost. They sacrifice for this country. Sare jahan se acha Hindusita hamara. Yes. If somebody shows it in a bad light, I am not going to keep quiet. If somebody shows my students in a bad light, and if somebody wants to do bad things on the Rajanagar Road and spoil the credibility of my managed students, I am not going to keep quiet. Even Naram students should not do, because they are also my students. Say yes, that's all. One matter. So Subhashini, therefore, this is how our Indian principle to go. We have got super ego. We may not have food to eat. నేను ఆకలిగా ఉండొచ్చురా, కానీ నేను ఎటువంటి పరిస్థితుల్లో కూడా నా నాన్నని, నా అమ్మని, నా దేశంని నేను I will not humiliate my country. If somebody says, see, once it was so happened that I was in the Delhi airport, and that 4 o'clock flight to Hyderabad, that flight actually comes from Los Angeles, and there is the transit flight will be there. 1 hour they have to stay in Delhi airport and come. One boy was not getting pizza. He's an Indian Telugu boy only. Continuously he was shouting, "Oh, come on, mom, shit, India is shit," like that. Chaptu unnadu. So I was sitting next to the boy, and then I was getting irritated. But how can I scold? He's somebody else's child. Then mellaga I understood that he's a Telugu boy, but still I talked in English. I said, "Oh boy, why are you scolding?" Just a minute. So I told him, "Why are you scolding India?" I asked him. "Uncle, we don't get pizza. This airport is all shit. This is India. I have to travel. I have to walk a lot." I said, "Okay, I had one burger. Okay, with me. నేను తినడానికి పెట్టుకున్నాను." That bloody. Then I said, "See, I have a burger. Why don't you take it?" But her mother got hurt because who is this old fellow giving a burger? Whether I am principal scientist or not, that is immaterial for them. So they said, "No, don't touch it. Don't take it." Oh, like that she was saying. Then I told, if burger is given, how do you feel about India? See, there are uncles like me who are Santa Claus who will give you burger immediately. Why don't you take it? So immediately I said, "Yeah, India is damn good." I said, so therefore what comes here is, if you satisfy their instinctual desire, if you satisfy their hunger, if you accept their divorce cases, if you accept their LGBTQ cases, we are great. If we oppose it, we are bad. Arey, come on, yaar, it's all right. If everything is only about your body and your instinctual desire, then there was a movie called Basic Instinct by Sharon Stone, Michael Douglas. Okay, whatever it is. I don't want to go into the details. So in the Indian system, we bother more about the super ego. We want to be ethical. We don't want to do public nuisance. Have you seen any of the great people who talk very loosely, who talk loosely about marriage, who talk loosely about women? Okay, it's all not there in our system. That's what the Sigmund Freud says. Your consciousness is called superego. Pre-consciousness is called superego. Then unconscious is called instinctual desire. That is also called as ihata kalika dharma. Telugulo kuda ihata dharma antaru. Ihata dharma means I want to sleep, I want to eat, all those things we have discussed. That is not important. We have to suppress. Many times you have to log in at 9:30. So therefore you might not have had a breakfast, you might not have had a cup of coffee. Emantavu Pujita? Many times we have to log in. We will eat later. Yes, whether eating and drinking is important, we will take it at 11:30 break unnappudu, or we will carry some small sandwich or burger and we will eat. See, I did not have breakfast because taking class is important, because if I start eating, it may take time. So that is more important. Whereas Charvaka Mata means, that is the Appu Chesi Pappu Kudu. I think in Telugu, what is, please translate this, Madhu. Appu Chesi Pappu Kudu unte you tell. Others don't know. Subhashini, in 1 minute they will translate.
Yes, sir.
What is Appu Chesi Pappu Kudu means? Yavat Jeevet, Sukhat Jeevet, Rinam Kritva Ghritam Pibet. That means, Zindagi na milenge dobara, Zindagi bahut choti hai. इसीलिए आज क्रेडिट कार्ड से आप लोन ले लो और घृत मतलब आप घी को खाओ, मजे ले लो. कल क्या होगा किसको पता, अभी जिंदगी का ले लो मजा. दिस इज व्हाट द वेस्टर्नर्स फील. They cannot stay even 1 day without marriage. They cannot stay 1 day without liquor. They cannot stay 1 day without. See, nowadays they are improving. Because we have got that ISKCON movement, our Sadguru is there. So a lot of people, they like our culture, and they have started shaving their head. Gaur Gopal Das, all those cultures have come. ISKCON movement, Prabhupada, all those things. So they like that Indian culture is best because Indian culture is not based on instinctual desire. It suppresses the instinctual desire. As far as possible, marriage is only to have children. And then we should show love and affection to our children and make them useful citizens of this country. Me marrying again and again is not important. It is immaterial. ठीक है, एक बेटी हो गई and then one marriage is more than enough. How many marriages we have to do? We should not do. So that is called the Charvak Mat. So you see, I am very boldly telling that I am very proud that I am an Indian. In India, even if we are poor, we don't commit crime. Everybody will not commit crime. Everybody will not. There are so many mothers. They are in very, very dilapidated condition. But for them, they will be, going for labor and then they will give food to the children and they will develop them. For them, the only dream is to develop the children. For many of the father also, why this movie called Nanako Premato? See, that means the sacrifice given by the parents is supreme, is important. See, suppose if our parents have not sacrificed, they have not given us good education, okay, they start abusing us and they marry 100 times, they break the family, we don't have a home, we don't have Nana, we don't have Amma, we don't have food. Not only food, what is required, Madhu and Pujita will tell, only food and credit card is required. Pujita, whether love and affection is not required by parents and teachers and friends?
No, sir. Everything is required.
Required. So a human being requires everything. If you give enough love and affection, they won't become criminals. They will be ethical. Therefore, we have put so many temples, so many mosques and so many church. See, any religion, no religion will tell you should hate people, you should kill people. It is all some misinterpretation given by some people. No religion on this world is going to tell. Therefore, the pleasure principle, if you aspire for more pleasure, you will become unethical. If you aspire that, for example, why some people go on breaking up the marriages and affairs? 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time they break up. Every time the same song. Dil pe patthar rakhe maine break up kar diya. Are sayya me se aaj maine break up kar diya. Then opposite song. Subhashini wo gana kya hai? Channa mere ya channa mere ya channa mere ya beliya. अच्छा चलता हूँ दुआओं में याद रखना मेरे जिक्र का जुबा पे सुवाद रखना दिल की संदूकों में मेरे अच्छे काम करना. So therefore, because we feel if we get a father, if we get a mother, if I get a partner, okay, it is for, I apply the 4 principles of our Eastern culture, Indian culture. What is the culture? Dharma, whether whatever I am doing is ethical or not. Artha, whether whatever I am doing is there some meaning in having a boyfriend or girlfriend. Or whether really if I have a boyfriend or girlfriend, will I marry him or her? Will I start a family? Kama means desire. Moksha, whether, why we say we should not have a love marriage? Because a marriage is not between 2 individuals, but a marriage is between 2 families. Because they are the human resource of the families. See, now many of the fathers, they love their daughters so much, they would have done. Suddenly, without telling the father, if the daughter marries away and run away, whether the father will not cry. He may be a man. I am also a man. But many times, when my daughter issue comes, I cry. Ooh, like that. I cry. Okay. So, my daughter knows that Appa will definitely cry. So, therefore, love is also between father and daughter. Love may also be there with partner. That is a different part of love. But definitely, if you are ethical and if you don't think much about your pleasure. Many times, when we are very hungry, suppose now it is online class, in the offline class, let us say you are in that mess, in managed mess. Okay? Suppose everybody are standing in a queue and they are putting the chapati and things in the plate. Suddenly, because you are hungry, can you behave like a wild animal? Can you break the queue and start eating? Pujita, you tell me. Can you break the queue and pull the food?
No, sir. No, sir. We shouldn't do that.
We should not do that. See, that is ethical, man. See, you are a human being. Even animals also, some good animals will not do like that. See, I have seen lions and all, simply it won't hunt. Only when it is hungry it will hunt. And it will eat food only weekly once or 15 days once. I went to the Gir forest. Okay, 1 lion, 2 lioness and 2-3 chotus will be there. And once when the chotus become big, when it becomes adult, it will send it to some other place, just like marriage. It will say, you don't be here. Okay, and definitely I have not seen, especially in cows or even animals, there is some etiquette they follow. But human being is the worst fellow. He wants to marry, he wants to have hundreds of partners and all Western influence. And he wants to consume liquor, he wants to smoke, he wants to enjoy, he wants to show off. No ethics. So therefore, dear friends, the pleasure principle and ethics means if you reduce your pleasure and if you think less of yourself and think more of others, that is called ego and superego. Then only you will become useful to the public. Just like a father or a mother, they will think only about the children, as far as I know. Of course, some people may be bad. Okay, I don't want to tell why they are thinking only about themselves and their marriage and their property. And I am not here to tell whether Naga Chaitanya is correct or Samantha is correct. I am not the authority. Let them take divorce, let them go. They don't have children, first of all. So, and if Samantha had a son or a daughter, she might not have done like that. Even Naga Chaitanya. See, therefore, immediately after marriage, you should have a chotu. If you don't have chotu, all these things will come. How long your youth will be there? How long this Samantha will be looking good? One day she will become Musali. She will also lose her charm. See, now you tell me, Pujita, this is a question for a girl. A girl, beauty is more important, or a girl becoming a responsible mother is more important? What is the objective of God giving birth to a girl? What is more important? See, now please, I repeat the question. Subhashini, तुम भी आंसर करो. एक लड़की को भगवान ने इसलिए बनाया है कि वो एक अच्छी माँ बन के इस दुनिया को आगे ले सके और वो अपनी कुर्बानी से एक अच्छे संतान को पाके इस देश को अच्छे एक प्रजा को देने का उद्देश्य से ये भगवत सृष्टि में लड़की की सृष्टि हुई है. आप क्या मानते हो द्विवेदी जी? बोलिए ना.
Sir, that is one part of the person, but individualism is also another thing, like individually what she can contribute.
No, now you tell Subhashini, I have 2 ladies on the panel. You tell me whether आपको अपने पे या अपने सौंदर्य से बहुत गर्व है या आप भी एक इस प्रकृति में एक हिस्सा हो और आप इस दुनिया के लिए कुछ कंट्रीब्यूट करना चाहती हो, लेकिन MBA स्टूडेंट,
Yes, sir,
देश के लिए कुछ करना चाहती हो या खाली अपना सौंदर्य और अपनी ब्यूटी इसी पे ध्यान देते हो? बोलो बेटी.
Yes, sir, contribution is the foremost part, sir.
Yeah, serving, that is paropakaartha vahanti nadyah, paropakaartha guhanti gavah, paropakaartha phalanti vrikshah, परोपकारार्थम इदम शरीरम. भर्तृहरि ने ये बताया है कि अरे नदी बहती है परोपकार के लिए, इसीलिए रिवर्स की लिंकिंग की बात आ रही है. और दूसरा, जो पेड़ फल को देती है वो खुद फल को नहीं खाता है, वो बाकी लोगों के लिए देती है. और जो गाय दूध देती है, क्या हर दूध उसके बछड़े के लिए थोड़ी ना देती है, बाकी तो लोक कल्याण के लिए भी ज्यादा दूध वो उत्पाद करती है और वो देती है. ऐसे ही इस शरीर से परोपकारार्थ की एक अर्थ है. खाली इस बदन से खाली मजा और आनंद लेने के लिए ये बदन नहीं दिया है खाली, परंतु ये बदन कर्म करने के लिए दिया है. आपकी क्या मान्यता है? इसको इंग्लिश में तर्जुमा करके बोलिए ना सुभाषिनी जी, प्लीज. जोर से.
Sir, what you saying? Yes, sir. So what you saying is that
थोड़ा जोर से यार, मुझे सुनाई नहीं दे रहा, बाकी लोग सुनना है ना. हाँ, बोलो.
Yes, sir. So what you're saying is that we got this body to contribute something for the welfare,
of the
not
society.
only just to have, yes, the welfare of the society, not only just to have self-sufficiency in terms of pleasures.
So therefore, everything is not about self. Everything is not about Dasari ko the video answer. So that is about it. Okay, so we build our super ego and we have a purpose. When you contribute to the purpose, okay, we get satisfaction. Now don't you feel proud that our Indian system is much better? What do you feel as far as ethical part is concerned? Subhashini, don't you feel that यहाँ गरीबी हो अमीरी हो हर इंसान अपने लिए नहीं सोचता है बल्कि पराई के लिए सोचता है? ये हमारी भारत देश की खूबी है या नहीं है? बोलिए ना.
Yes, sir, that is the best attribute of Indian
Yes.
people.
कहीं
Let me think about
भी
it.
जाओ, हमारे भारतीय संस्कार इतना बढ़िया है that we always think about the ethics part. We don't think much about pleasure. Pleasure करना, डेट करना, गोवा जाना, ओके, हमेशा दारू पीना, यही हमारी उद्देश्य नहीं है. ठीक है ना? यही हमारा कायक नहीं है. So therefore, this is called the pleasure principle. So if you reduce your, so now हमेशा आप अंत में ये बताइए प्लीज सुभाषिनी जी, ये चर्चा जा रही, हिंदी में ही बात करता हूँ. सी इंसान को मजे ज्यादा लेना है या मजे जितना मात्रा में लेना है उतना ही लेना है? आपकी क्या राय है सुभाषिनी?
Sir, this should be the fun part should be limited, limited to the extent that it is not getting like it's not hurting anybody else. So till
Correct.
that level, it is fine. Otherwise, if it is causing any discomfort to some people, then that should not be done.
Yes. So therefore, see, suppose I will give a case. Pujita, now you should come. Pujita, oka nimisham rara.
Yes, sir. Triple.
It is a hypothetical case. Don't take it that it's a personal case. Subhashini, you also be there because this is a case for a lady. Okay. Now, I will give you two options because this has happened in many lives. Suppose, let us say a girl is there and she married and she has a son. Now, let us say example. Subhashini, हाँ बोलो ना प्लीज, ये आपको उत्तर देना है.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
और मान लो कि उस लड़की को शादी हो गई और एक बेटा पैदा हो गया है और वो अपने बेटे से बहुत बेहद प्यार करती है. शी लव्स द सन लाइक एनीथिंग. Now, and let us say that the lady is about 25 years. Because this happened with my own sister. यार मेरी मौसी की बेटी है, उसका हो गया. And then with that case I am telling. Now, two options are there for the parents. And the girl also was thinking. So now this question is not for the parents. Parents, whatever our daughters will say, we will do it. If they say that you get us married again, we will get them married. That's a different. But now as a responsible lady of 25 years with a son, and there is some problem in the house and it has come to the divorce stage. She wants to leave. She will marry, she should marry again or she should become a good mother for the son and contribute. And she will take up some job and she will also earn and contribute for the son and develop him. Which is more important according to you both? Both the ladies can react. It is only your
Sir,
opinion.
I
There is no
think,
right or wrong. There is no right or wrong.
Yes, sir.
It is purely
Yes,
your
sir. Sir,
personal
I
opinion.
think,
No marks will be given for this. Subhashini, bolo.
Yes, sir. Sir, since she has brought that child into the world, it is her first responsibility to take look after the child. Afterwards, if at all she's getting another chance of giving him a better environment, then she can go for the second marriage. If that's not possible, then she should not go for it.
Anyway, Pujita se suniye. Pujita, what is your opinion?
So same goes. The responsibility of the child is there, but the life of the woman doesn't end there. She should take care of herself also, along with the child as well. Whatever she feels right, she has to go with it, whether to take up another marriage or even the job and responsibilities. Along with that, first she has to become independent of herself. Later she can think about other things.
Fine. So now both the girls have given beautiful opinion. There is no right or wrong. See, now, being a girl child itself is more special. See, don't you feel, Subhashini, that एक लड़की होने के नाते लड़की की जिम्मेदारियां लड़के से भी ज्यादा होती है? Don't you feel like that?
Yes, sir. I agree, sir.
Yeah. See, a girl child, whether she's daughter or a wife or whatever, a girl should become more responsible. They cannot be very easy looking, because the girl is the one who is going to become mother. She is going to carry a child. She is going to give birth to a child. The responsibility of a girl and the ethics part of a girl is much more as compared to a man. Man also can be very good nana and he can be a very good father. That is another story. But I feel personally, if I were a woman, okay, the responsibility of a woman is 100 times more than that of a man, because the responsibility of the child always rests with the mother. Even if your child becomes a big IAS officer, and if you are still LSC, now Modi's mother is there. So whether Modi will do good or bad, whether mother is responsible or not. What is her name? Some Ben, her name. Oh, 95. What's her name, man? Modi ji ka माता जी का नाम. कोई Ben है उसका नाम. Don't you feel, Pujita? Mother is more responsible. Say yes.
Yes, sir.
See, tomorrow our children can become Modi ji, they can become big people. Always they will come to mother to do namaste, namaskar. And if you are married to someone else, why they will do namaskar to you? So therefore, nurturing, see, I am your teacher. See, I cannot, say suddenly you see me in an airport with another lady who is not my wife. What will be your opinion on me?
Very bad, sir.
I will lose my face, yes or no? The
Yes,
man, Subhashini, एक मिनट बेटी सुनो यार, सुभाषिनी.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
अगर मान लो कि आपने मुझे एयरपोर्ट में किसी पराई औरत के साथ देखा जो मेरी बीवी नहीं है, आपको मेरे ऊपर क्या मौलिकता घटेगी या ज्यादा होगी?
Yes, sir. I will feel bad about you, sir.
Yes. So Subhashini expects that her teacher or her father or somebody who is elder like me, he will be like this. Suddenly he cannot come in a drunken state and he cannot do all that. So the responsibility, if I want to do all that, I should not become professor in manage. Yes or no? If I want to do all that, I should not become mother. Once when you become mother, okay, now Modi ji's mother ko, he will do namaskar. Every time he will go on birthday, charan sparsh karte hain.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, if you are at airport with some other lady, that could be your acquaintance as well, right? Like.
Now who is talking?
Sir, my name is Utsav.
Yeah, Utsav, you tell me Utsav. Can you come on the video? I will give you 10 out of 10, man. Little. Beautiful, you have asked the right thing. Utsav, please come. Na?
Yes, sir. Just a minute, sir.
1 minute. Hey, Koshika, you also be there, man. ఈ ఉత్సవ్ మంచిగా ఆయనకి 10 వస్తుందిరా. కొద్దిరా ఇది డిస్కషన్ బాగుంది. ఒక నిమిషం. ఉత్సవ్ ఆవోనా పవేంద్ర?
Yes, sir. I'm here, sir.
Yeah, Utsav, tell me. Hey, Pujita, come now. It's a nice discussion, man. You will not get chance. Next time, in next year when I teach, you will not be there. Tell Utsav.
Sir, so you were saying like if you are with some other woman on
who
airport,
is not my wife? Who is not my wife?
Yeah, who's not your wife, sir, then that's totally fine, sir. मौलिकता आपकी ना घटेगी ना बढ़ेगी, because हो सकता है वो आपके साथ कोई और टीचर हो IIHR में.
अरे यार, अरे आपको आपके मुंह में शक्कर डाले, बहुत बधाई भाई. प्लीज, आई एक्सेप्ट योर थिंकिंग, बट आई एम टेलिंग दैट शी इज नॉट माई वाइफ एंड शी इज नॉट माई कोलीग. ओके, so see now, Pujita, did you get what Utsav is saying? See, Utsav is saying, I might be standing there in the airport with one of my colleagues from IIHR, and so there is no need that, okay, now, see, suppose you see me in a very other ugly situation. I am dancing with her and in a party. So at that time, what will happen, Utsav?
Parking, sir. हो सकता है
see, it is a hypothetical case, man. आपको see, देखो, पूरा ethics course में we are discussing. See, See, now these two girls told, the ones when they become mother, the responsibility is supreme. They cannot ditch that boy. Beautiful. I'm going to give 11 out of 10 for these fellows. वो सुभाषिनी को देखा नहीं, वो बेटी का थोड़ा चेहरा दिखा दो यार सुभाषिनी, एक 5 मिनट देखता हूँ यार तुम्हें, और तसल्ली हो जाती है मुझे भी।
I'll turn on, sir. In a minute, sir. I'll turn on.
एक मिनट आओ यार। देखो पवेंद्र तुम कौन सी इलाके के हो? अरे पवेंद्र भी चला गया। अरे पवेंद्र तुम फ्रॉम उत्तर प्रदेश, कहाँ के हो?
आई एम फ्रॉम उत्तर प्रदेश।
ओके, थोड़ा ये सुभाषिनी भी उत्तर प्रदेश की होगी। सुभाषिनी आओ ना।
No, sir. Sir, I am from Madhya Pradesh, sir.
ओके, थोड़ा चेहरा दिखा दो बेटी प्लीज, मैं देख के मैं धन्य हो
yes,
जाऊंगा। धन्य प्लीज। जिंदगी न मिलेंगे दोबारा यार, कहाँ ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा, हमारे जैसा टीचर आपको कहाँ मिलेगा। आओ तुमको दिखलाता हूँ बिजनेस एथिक्स कोर्स को, देखो 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 देखो, ये मैनेज की बिजनेस एथिक्स है, ये वीके जराव की एथिक्स कोर्स है। गाना अच्छे है ना यार? उत्सव बोलो। अजी ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा। ओके सुभाषिनी, ओके कम सी नाउ।
Yes, sir.
देखो उत्सव, यू आस्क्ड द राइट थिंग। आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू 11 आउट ऑफ 10। बहुत अच्छी, आपने मेरी दिल के झोंक के आपने बहुत टकराया है मेरे दिल को पहली बार। ओके सी, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू बिहेव बिकॉज पवेंद्र इज माई स्टूडेंट, वो बुरा मानेगा या नहीं मानेगा। आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग, पवेंद्र हो या सुभाषिनी हो, यूपी का हो या एमपी का हो, ओके मुझे बिहेव अच्छी करनी है नहीं करनी है, दैट्स ऑल आई एम आस्किंग। पवेंद्र, उत्सव।
सर जनरली मतलब ठीक है, सब अच्छा बिहेव करना चाहते हैं, बट
हाँ।
लोगों से ज्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ना चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से।
क्या क्या लोगों को?
लोगों से किसी एक इंडिविजुअल को ज्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ना चाहिए।
करेक्ट, सो दैट इज नॉट एथिक्स। सी अगर मान लो कि आपका क्लासमेट सुभाषिनी भी है, कोशिका भी है, और ढेर सारे लोग हो सकते हैं, एक ही के ऊपर आप ज्यादा जोर दे रहे हो तो मतलब क्या है? मेरे दिल में आज क्या है? सो लोग आपको बुरा मानेंगे। ऑल आर योर कोलीग्स। ओके, बाद में शादी वादी होगी वो अलग बात है, बट नाउ विन बिटवीन योर क्लासमेट्स यू शुड बी वेरी वेरी एथिकल। सेम बिहेवियर, किसी को ज्यादा जोर देना, किसी को चॉकलेट देना, रोज देना, ये सब जो सिनेमा में करते हैं ना उल्लू के पट्टे, डोंट डू दैट। हाँ बोलो यार उत्सव, हाँ बोलो।
दैट्स वेरी करेक्ट सर।
करेक्ट। सो सुभाषिनी, मुझे मध्य प्रदेश का गाना याद आ रहा है। उस वक्त तावरचंद गहलोत साहब वो हैंडीकैप वाला मिनिस्टर थे, जस्टिस एंड एम्पावरमेंट। आजकल वो हमारा वो क्या है भाई, कर्नाटक का गवर्नर है तावरचंद गहलोत। सो तब मैं आया था चित्रकूट पे, मैं वहां एक लेक्चर थी मेरी, कृषि विपणन एवं समाधान। ओके, सो तब वो मध्य प्रदेश की मशहूर गाना जो प्रसून जोशी साहब ने लिखे हैं, सुख का दाता सबका साथी मेरा ये संदेश है, माँ का ममता पिता का आश्रय मेरा मध्य प्रदेश है, उर्वर उपज प्रदेश मेरा देश है। कितना अच्छा लिखे है प्रसून साहब ने, बताइए ना।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, the
Yes,
moment
sir.
you listen to this song, सुख का दाता सबका साथी मेरा ये प्रदेश है, माँ का ममता पिता का आश्रय। सो माँ क्यों है? माँ ममता दिखाने के लिए है। पिताजी क्यों है? माँ का ममता पिता का आश्रय। पिता शुड गिव लॉजिस्टिक्स, ही शुड बी सप्लाई चेन एंड वैल्यू चेन फेलो। हाँ बोलो यार।
Yes, sir.
और mummy also can learn and she can also establish logistics and supply chain and arrange auto for the child to go to school. But but basically ये logistics को करने के लिए ये मर्द का काम है। हाँ बोलो उत्सव।
नहीं सर।
अरे यार, अरे क्या मध्य प्रदेश प्रसून जोशी वाला गाना गलत है का? अरे भाई, सुख का दाता सबका साथी मेरा ये संदेश है, माँ का ममता पिता का आश्रय मेरा मध्य प्रदेश है, इसमें क्या गलती है भाई? देन उन्होंने पिता का ममता क्यों नहीं बोला? पिताजी भी ममता दिखाते हैं हमारे बेटियों को, बट पिताजी का कर्तव्य क्या है? आश्रय, लॉजिस्टिक्स। हाँ यार, अरे कल तुम भी एक बाप होने वाले हो, अरे व्हाई आर यू डूइंग लाइक दिस?
सर ये
अपना
सब
राय बताओ
कर्तव्य
ना,
सर,
अपना राय बताओ।
हाँ सर ये सब कर्तव्य सर बनाए गए हैं सोसाइटी द्वारा, आप कुछ भी बांट सकते हो सर।
अरे भाई देखो, नहीं मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूं बिकॉज यू आर फ्रॉम उत्तर प्रदेश, दिस सुभाषिनी फ्रॉम मध्य प्रदेश। ए सुभाषिनी, तुम बोलो पिताजी को आश्रय क्यों बोला यार? उसको भी इधे माँ का आश्रय, पिता का ममता, मेरा मध्य प्रदेश, ऐसा गाना नहीं है ना?
सर
Sir,
मेरे केस
it
में
is
यही है
just
सर।
a metaphor, sir. It is just a metaphor because it is the general convention, so he has put it in the song, sir.
ओके बट नहीं जनरली एथिक्स के कोर्स में डिस्कस करने के लिए मैं पूछ रहा हूं, मर्द को कुछ उत्सव, तुम यू बी ऑन द डिस्कशन। सी
सर
मर्द को कुछ देखो, मान लो कि टुमारो यू मैरी एंड योर वाइफ आल्सो वर्क्स, मान लो, बट यू हैव सम रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एंड वाइफ हैज सम रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। सपोज मान लो कि तुमको भी मेरे जैसे बेटी हो गई, मान लो, हाँ बोलो यार प्लीज।
सर मैं एक चीज बताऊंगा सर। सर हम लोग चलते हैं मेघालय, तो सर ये उल्टा है बिल्कुल। मेघालय में सर मैट्रिकल सोसाइटी है, तो वहां पर जाकर के हमने देखा तो वहां पे तो माता का ही आश्रय है और पिता माता के आश्रय में
अभी
होता है।
हमारी
ethical-
सुभाषिनी ने बोला कि ठीक है सर, वो एक मेटाफोरिकल एक्सप्रेशन है, गाना को वो जोड़ने के लिए ऐसा गाना की बोल लिखी हुई है, दैट्स ऑल राइट। आई एम नॉट कमेंटिंग ऑल दैट, बट आई एम टेलिंग यू, कल मान लो कि आपकी शादी हो गई, आपको एक बेटी हो गई, एंड लेट अस से योर वाइफ आल्सो इज वर्किंग इन अ बिग कंपनी, मान लो। सो एंड नाउ पिताजी का कुछ जिम्मेदारियां अलग हो सकती है और मम्मी का अलग हो सकती है। क्यों ना बोले दैट योर वाइफ इज आल्सो एन आईएएस ऑफिसर, शी इज आल्सो इन ए टॉप पोजीशन, बट उसको वो क्या रक्षा करना, रक्षाबंधन टाइप, ये भाई और पिताजी का कर्तव्य है, या बच्चों की परवरिश करना मम्मी का कर्तव्य है, बट बच्चों की रक्षा करना, उसका लॉजिस्टिक्स एंड सप्लाई चेन देखना, ये पिताजी का कर्तव्य मैं मानता हूं। यस और नो? बिकॉज वी आर ए बिट पेट्रियार्कियल सोसाइटी। हाँ बोलो यार।
नहीं सर।
अरे यार देखो एक मिनट, सी आई एम नॉट टेलिंग वुमेन इज नॉट एम्पावर्ड मैन। सी मान लो आपके घर में एक शेर घुस आया है, प्लीज यू विल वेट फॉर योर वाइफ एंड वाइफ टू टेक ए स्टिक एंड बीट द टाइगर? अरे तुम एक मर्द हो, अभी तो जिम्मेदारी निभाना शुरू करो। ए उत्सव, तुम खाली टकराने के लिए मत टकराना यार प्लीज।
जो शेर को नहीं सर ऐसा नहीं है, जो शेर को भी पहले देखे वो डंडा उठाए और मारे, ऐसा।
अरे यार नो,
और अगर मैं पहले देखूंगा तो मैं मारूंगा सर।
वो ठीक है भाई, बट नॉर्मली बिकॉज ओके अभी सुभाषिनी ने बताया कि एंड यू ऑल्सो टोल्ड बिकॉज आवर्स इज ए पेट्रियार्कियल सोसाइटी, देयरफॉर मर्द को उसको कमाना। सी आज भी घर को पैसे लाने का जिम्मा किस पे है, मर्द को है या औरत को है यार प्लीज? एथिक्स पार्ट। योर वाइफ में भी आईएएस अफसर, वो ऑलरेडी हमने बोल दिया, बोलो। हाँ, घर को
यूपी के हिसाब से देखेंगे तो सोसाइटी यही चाहती है कि आदमी पैसा कमाए।
हाँ भाई देखो उत्सव, देखो कल आप भी शादी के मंडप में जाओगे और मैं भी आऊंगा, और आपको लड़की कौन देगा अगर आप बोलोगे नहीं मैं जिम्मेदारी नहीं लूंगा, आधा जिम्मेदारी लेना है, बिजनेस एथिक्स में ऐसा पढ़ाया था। अरे दिल से नहीं ऐसी कुछ लोग, मैं एक बेटी का बाप हूं, मैं बोलता हूं कि ठीक है मेरी बेटी काम करती है, बट जब वो माँ बाप बन जाते हैं मैं लिव द जॉब। मैं उस जिम्मेदारी को मर्द के ऊपर ही ठोकता हूं, और आई विल से दैट माय दामाद हैज टू लुक आफ्टर, अदरवाइज आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू गारंटी दैट माय बेटी विल वर्क फॉर ऑल द इयर्स एंड गो ऑन गिविंग मनी फॉर द मर्द। आपका क्या राय है उत्सव, बोलो जस्ट डिस्कशन के लिए यार। आप
सर मैं बताता हूँ इसमें सर, यू आर बीइंग ओवर प्रोटेक्टिव, और उस मर्द के लिए पैसे नहीं या फिर उस आदमी के लिए पैसे नहीं, अपने लिए तो कमा ही सकती है जिंदगी भर।
अरे सुभाषिनी तुम आके इस लड़के को ऐसा डांटो ये सुभाषिनी तेरा राय क्या है यार? आप क्या चाहती हो कल शादी करने के बाद? पति को हमको रक्षा करना है नहीं करना है, या हमको क्या सड़क पे छोड़ के वी विल अर्न आवर मनी एंड वी शुड लुक आफ्टर परवरिश ऑफ द चिल्ड्रन? सुभाषिनी बोलो यार।
Sir, नहीं दोनों parts is equally important, sir, because that is a unity.
नहीं,
so
मैं
both
ये
have to
पूछ रहा हूँ,
contribute.
देखो मैं इस उत्सव को न देखा हूँ, अभी देख रहा हूँ इसका हसीन चेहरे को। देखो ये बोल रहा है दोनों की जिम्मेदारी है, मैं बोल रहा हूँ भारत देश में ओके इट इज द यू नो अर्निंग फॉर द फैमिली इज ऑल अबाउट more of a patriarchal society unless it is a matriarchal society. Pujita, can you just come on the line and some discussion? These fellows are
Sir,
not
so
settling.
far this has been the general consensus.
No, 1 minute. Let
but as it is
Pujita will give
changing,
her opinion.
society
1
is
minute.
changing.
Pujita, 1
Yes,
minute
sir.
here. Only 1 minute you come, ma.
Sir.
Pujita. See, these fellows are telling. See, this Pavendra is saying it is not the man's responsibility to earn and run the home. You tell me, because all you fellows will get married. Can
Sir,
he say that? You tell. Let 1 minute.
Sir,
Pujita.
actually, what you are saying, sir,
Ah.
is I think it is kind of an old thinking right now. Because if you are going
आशुतोष
to
थोड़ा
teach your
थोड़ा वीडियो में
daughter,
आओ यार, वीडियो में आओ आशुतोष प्लीज, थोड़ा बेटा। हाँ, अरे पूजिता यू प्लीज
sir.
कम ना, डिस्कशन इज गोइंग। आशुतोष विल टेल। हाँ, टेल आशुतोष। हाँ, बोलो।
sir, if you are going to teach your daughter and if you are going to send him to schools and colleges, and so it's her right to have a job. It's her right to take her family forward. So we can't say that this is the only job for the husband only. Currently, the time is changing, sir. We can't be followed by on the old ethics. We need
Okay,
to
no, I'm
bend toward the new ethics, sir.
No, please. See, tomorrow Ashutosh when
Sir,
you get
sir,
married.
another,
Well,
sir,
yeah,
Sir,
tell me,
I would
Kundu,
accept,
Kundu
sir.
will tell. Pratyay Kundu
I
will
was
tell.
not.
Yeah,
Yes,
Kundu
sir.
tell. Tell.
yes, sir, just an example, sir.
Yeah.
So my mother has been working. She is a high school teacher since before I was born.
Okay.
So throughout my life, she took care of me. But at
Yeah.
the same time, she was a working lady. I never faced any difficulty. And today I don't feel that I have been brought up in a worse or inferior way than those mothers who were housewives.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I
do
feel
get your
that,
point.
sir, I feel that right now people like Pujita's parents are also spending 8 lakh on her. My parents are also spending 8 lakhs on me. I will work for the next 40 years. Why should Pujita work only for 20 years? That won't be
No.
value for money.
Fine.
And at the same time, I feel that
arguments, all
at-
3-4 of you will
sir,
get
at
11
this
out of
moment-
10. See, that discussion is fantastic. I am not saying that. But given a chance, see, okay, now, I am not saying woman is inferior or superior, but I told you being born as a woman itself, she has to take the role of a mother, she has to carry a child, she has to run the, okay, then cooking part, then, okay, see now, Kundu, 1 minute आओ यार, Kundu
yes,
चला
yes,
गया
sir.
यार।
Yes, sir.
No, you please,
Yes,
Ashutosh.
sir.
Okay, if
I am
that is
here.
the case, see, tomorrow all of you will get married and you will call me. I hope I will come for your marriages. Then why only women should cook? You also cook. Or Swiggy or Zomato
Yes, sir.
se lao.
Yes,
No,
sir.
Kundu, you
Yes, sir.
tell.
We can cook, sir.
Sir, my,
Pasta, sir.
Huh.
sir, my father also cooks sometimes.
Okay.
My
No,
mother
no,
also
see,
cooks
we will
sometimes.
do one
Both of
thing.
them are working.
Okay, see now,
The day
okay,
when
Kundu told the right thing. See, when you go home, okay, at that time, let us say both father and mother are very tired. Okay, even Pujita's mother also works, she told. So now they are not able to cook. See, the daughter or son cannot cook because you are also an MBA student. So now either they pay money or they arrange for food from Swiggy and Zomato, that's all.
Sir,
So-
it is not necessary. Sir, even the boys can cook, even the students can cook. From, I think, from 8th class, I am cooking myself. So
Okay.
it's not right thing to say that only a girl should cook in the house. A man should also cook. And there's a good example, a movie known as Key and Ka was also introduced on the same issues that you are talking, sir.
Yeah.
So I am saying just that the philosophy is kind of old nowadays.
Fine.
It is
So,
not
see,
all the
okay,
women are
see.
comparing to men.
Yeah, thank you very much. You corrected me. See, I am a old timer, but even my generation today also I see, I don't want to take name. See, even if my wife was she was a principal in a school, and even then I know cooking, but I don't do it. Every time my wife has to go and, giving the food to me and my daughter has become the responsibility of my wife. What do you say, Pujita, in your house how it is? Whose responsibility it is to put the thing on the plate?
Sir, it depends on the both the wife and husband
No,
responsibility.
you
sir,
tell
not
in
only
your
your
own.
wife
Now we are
as well.
discussing case by case. Kundu told
Yes,
that his father also cooks. Ashutosh
Yes, sir.
told
My
that
father
he is
also
also
cooks,
ready
sir.
to cook. Okay, you tell.
So yes, sir. My father also cooks, sir. Whenever mother is busy, even dad takes care of us. It's not only the responsibility of the mother to cook, but equal responsibility of the father also, sir.
Hello. ಅಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿ ನನಗೂ ಒಂದು ಕಾಪಿ ಹಾಕಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಹಾಕಿ ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಹಾಕಿ So anyway, the discussion was very beautiful. So the issue here is, thank you panelists. What I wish to say is, the ethics part.
I'll help you.
No, but even today in the US, see, many of my relatives and my brothers there in US, even in US families, okay, running the home is a mother's job. See, there, the labors are all very costly. And, like us, they will not have 1 or 2 kids. Some people will be having 4 because there is no family planning issue in United States. The woman works like a donkey. And, that is her job to give the food. Anyway, it's all right. The discussion is well taken. The ethical part is both will be responsible ethically. Okay. But normally, anyway, this was all the stereotype. Bishnoi told it very nicely. And I wish that when Bishnoi, Pavan and Pujita, Subhashini, Pratyay, when all of you marry, sir, you will call me for your marriages and I will see how you fellows will do it. Okay? So wish you all the best. Yeah, नहीं देखो आशुतोष एक बात मैं सीधा बोलता हूँ यार, देखो बोलना अलग होता है और उसको पालन करना अलग होती है, ठीक है ना? ओके, शायद मैं मानता हूँ कि तुम बहुत अच्छे लड़के हो और जो आप बोल रहे हो उसको आप आचार में लाओगे, और यही उम्मीद रखता हूँ पवेंद्र साहब कि आप जो अभी बोले हो ये सब रिकॉर्ड करके मैं आपके शादी में प्ले करूंगा और आपकी श्रीमती के सामने मैं इसको प्ले करने वाला हूँ. होशियारी से रहना, ठीक है ना? बोलना और भड़कीली भाषण करके वादा करना. देखो अमिताभ बच्चन ने बताया था कि अरे वादे टूट जाते हैं, कोशिशें कामयाब हो जाती है. हाँ बोलो यार, अमिताभ बच्चन ने बोला था वादे टूट जाती है, कोशिशें कामयाब हो जाती. So ethics is all about how we try and put it into practice. And I think very quickly, before we end the class, okay, today's pleasure principle is Kurbani is very important. I am not telling the Ghana, but there is no worship without sacrifice. And I think our Indian system and our Bharatiya Samskar बहुत बढ़िया है.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, Tejaswini wants to speak on this topic.
Yeah, Tejaswini, Rama. Teju, Rara, Ravi, Ramanu.
Yes, sir, she is coming, sir.
Ashutosh, you be there. Teju will speak and you can react. Anyway, आप आए. Ashutosh, थोड़ा वीडियो ऑन करो यार. Teju, 1 minute. Tejaswini will speak and you react. Teju, come. Teju.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come. Be loud, na. Be loud.
Sir, nothing, sir. I was just speaking about the thing you were telling, like women have to work, only they have to cook.
Yeah, can you be a bit louder, ma, so that this Pavendra and Ashutosh will react. You tell me a bit louder, ma.
I was just speaking about it, sir. Like, this is like not the generation which our mothers used to be. Like, if it is the situation like only men should work, then there is a need that women were not having any work, so they will be cooking. And they have these hobbies like cooking and all. But now these have changed, and most of the chefs in restaurants were also men. So there is nothing like women should cook, women should work.
Okay, anyway, no, that the point, these two boys also told the same thing, but how much that is going to be true, I have to see them, because in under 2-3 years, these fellows will get married, and whether what they are telling today, they will do it, I will see, it's all right. Right now, today, they will get 11 out of 10, because they have made the point, and they told it is ethical for both of them to work. Suppose I will ask a counter question to Ashutosh. See, Ashutosh, let us say that you marry a housewife, you marry a homemaker, At that time, what will be your stand? Example, no, you may
Sir,
want
the-
to marry a lady who works, but suppose by chance, आपको प्यार हो गया, you marry a homemaker, मान लो like that. At that time, आपकी क्या राय होगी सर? आपकी क्या stand होगी?
Sir, the same thing I am explaining right now, that it is the responsibility or the choice of both the girl and the boy. If you take example, few time before you were taking example of Indian Army. Let's take an example for Indian Army. The soldier is on duty, so he will not take his own family. He will not take his wife to the job itself. He will be cooking for himself. So if you are saying that it is only the job of the girl only to cook, then what will he do? How will he cook for himself? He will not go again and again to the.
नहीं आशुतोष, मैंने वो बात मान लिया यार. नाउ अभी एक 5 मिनट समझो कि आपने एक होम मेकर लड़की से शादी की है. जस्ट एग्जाम्पल. तब आपकी स्टैंड क्या होगी ये मैं पूछ रहा हूँ. प्लीज
सर मेरा वही स्टैंड होगा जो वाइफ चाहेगी.
क्या सर? क्या
जो वाइफ बोलेगी वही स्टैंड होगा. इफ शी वांट्स टू कुक देन ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. इफ शी डोंट वांट टू कुक
अभी अभी देखो डॉक्टर साहब, प्लीज see, please, I'm sorry, I'm going a little personal in your life. You please excuse me thinking that I'm your dad's age or even more than that. अरे यार, जब लड़की काम नहीं कर रही है और वो होम मेकर बन के आई है, तो वो भी अगर जिम्मेदारी निभाना चाहती है तो उसको होम मेकर का मतलब क्या है? होम को चलाओ, घर को चलाओ. उसमें क्या गलती है सर? अगर वो बोलेगी अगर वो बोलेगी आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड टू मेक ए होम, तो होम मेकर का मतलब क्या है?
Then she will not be a homemaker. She will be my wife, sir. We can hire someone, or I will cook. No problem then in that. It is not just the responsibility that it is not the
पवेंद्र ये इतना भोला बनने की कोशिश कर रहा है. अरे यार, बनी है होम मेकर बन के, और बाहर भी काम नहीं कर रही है, अंदर भी काम नहीं कर रही है, और ऊपर से रोप भी जमा रही है. और ये बोल रहा है कोई मेड सर्वेंट को भी रखेगा. क्यों? ये क्या सूर्यवंशी का राजा है का?
सर लेट मी आस्क यू अ क्वेश्चन सर.
पवेंद्र बोलेगा. पवेंद्र को 1 मिनट यार आशुतोष, पवेंद्र बोलो यार, ये क्या सूर्यवंशी का राजा है?
सर शादी होकर कोई होम मेकर थोड़ी बनकर आता है.
तो क्या बनने शादी बनकर क्या वो क्या बनकर आते हैं? अगर वो जॉब नहीं ले रही है, शी इज नॉट वर्किंग आउटसाइड, शी इज नॉट वर्किंग इनसाइड, वो क्या बन के आती है? आपका बीवी बन के तो आई है, हमें भी पता है. तो घर का संभालना उसका जिम्मेदारी है या नहीं है?
हमेशा नहीं, जरूरी नहीं है.
वाह वाह वाह, मैं इस दोनों बेटों को 12 out of 10 दे दूंगा. वाह 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 वाह, इंशाल्लाह, वेरी गुड. So Pujita, did you hear what these two boys told?
Yes, sir, I agree with them.
No, they are extremely good groom. They are telling if the wife is a homemaker, she does not work outside, she need not work inside, they will hire maid servants, and they are all from Suryavamsha, Raja, and they will look after their wife very well. बहुत धन्य हो. शुभ
Actually, sir,
you give.
Actually, sir,
society thinking is changing similarly.
Sir, actually the point. Sir, actually the point here is not about.
एक मिनट कुंडू बात कर. कुंडू वीडियो में आओ यार.
Yes,
कुंडू वीडियो में प्लीज बोलो. देखो, दिस इज अ क्लास. 12 out of 10 मिलेगी. 12 out of 10.
Actually, sir, like what I felt like is most people feel that when we talk about ending patriarchy or when we talk about feminism, many people think it's only about the girl, but it's not that. Like we boys have a lot to learn and a lot to gain from feminism. Like what happens if I and my girlfriend goes to a restaurant? What happens if she earns more than me? Even then the waiter will give the bill to me. I'm expected, no, like the boy is expected to be better, taller, earning more income than the girl, which is not always possible. Like this excess load that falls on the boy, this is also the reason many boys commit suicide. So I believe feminism, it works for both the sexes, and it's like, this is the point. Like gender roles, it's killing our society.
Anyway, I think Pratyay made the point. See, the roles have changed, and see, there is no right or wrong, and I'm sorry I cracked a joke for Ashutosh and Pavendra. आप मुझे माफ कर दोगे, शायद मैं बुजुर्ग हूँ. ऐसा थोड़ा मैंने लिबर्टी लेके आपके पर्सनल विषय पर झांक के मैंने 2-3 ऐसा हंसी उड़ाई आपकी। हंसी नहीं उड़ाया हूँ, खाली एक मिसाल के लिए हमने उपयोग किया है, प्रतिक्रिया ऐसा आप दिए है। सो मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ दैट यू फेलोज जो आप अभी बोली भाषा कर रहे हो इसी को आप पालन करोगे और आप अपनी जिंदगी में ये जो समर्थन करने जा रहे हैं, जो एम्पावरमेंट, ये सशक्तता, जो औरत की सशक्तता की बात कर रहे हो, सो बहुत बहुत बधाई आप दोनों को। और मैं तो थोड़ा पुराने जमाने का आदमी हूँ और क्यों ना भले आपका टीचर हूँ, फिर भी मेरी वाइफ भी एक प्रिंसिपल है, फिर भी मैं कुकिंग उसी को दे रहा था। और आजकल आज से नहीं, मैं भी थोड़ा मेरा अकल को बदलूंगा।
सर वीकेंड्स पे आप भी करा करिए सर, वीकेंड्स।
क्या सर?
पिकअप वीकेंड्स।
वीकेंड क्या, देखो हफ्ते में 3-4 बार वो स्विगी से लाते हैं। मेरी बेटी एंड मी, वी फेलोज आर ब्रिंगिंग फ्रॉम स्विगी एंड जोमेटो। बहुत स्विगी का खा लिया हमने। सो देयरफॉर हमने, मी एंड माय बेटी हैव डिसाइडेड दैट मम्मी का जितना भी कुकिंग का बर्डन कम करे उतना अच्छा है। और हफ्ते में अब 3-4 साल, हफ्ते में 2 शनिवार होना चाहिए, लाइक दैट। सो 2 शनिवार होती है, हफ्ते में 2 शनिवार होना चाहिए, स्विगी जोमेटो को ज्यादा होना चाहिए, लाइक दैट। सो ऐसा हम भी उसकी बोझ कम करने जा रहे हैं। सो इट्स ए गुड डिस्कशन एंड टुमारो इज माई लास्ट क्लास and the question paper is already set. I think you are already doing on the term paper. There will be a lot of objective question and there will be questions like this only. And whatever I discussed about the yesterday's budget and ethics also will come in the exam. Kindly prepare. All the lectures are available on the WhatsApp. I have given you the YouTube links. I hope you will all study that and come in flying colors. I don't want anybody to get a B grade. And obviously your attendance and participation, most of you will get 9, some will get 10. Yeah, all will get almost similar marks. पवेंद्र क्या करना चाहिए, सबको 10 दे देंगे या किसी को 9, किसी को 8? जिन्होंने जुबान नहीं खोली है, सी somebody did not open the जुबान, उसको कैसे देना?
सर 10, उसने सुना तो है सर पूरा।
अच्छा उसको भी 10 दे देंगे। हाँ,
yes sir.
Okay, ठीक है। So there won't be much difference in that. The main difference will come in term paper because it is 30 marks and all will not get 28-29 because वहां आपका विश्लेषण, आपका परामर्श जो आप करते हो, आपको जो तर्क, न्याय और मीमांस जो आप उस टर्म पेपर में डालोगे, अकल डालोगे, उसी के आधार पर आपको 29 तक दिया जाएगा। या अगर और भी अच्छी है तो 30 तक देने के लिए मैं संकोच नहीं रखूंगा, ये मेरा वादा है। सो योर डिफरेंस विल कम देयर। और सबसे कम यू हैव टू पास इन द टर्म पेपर, यू विल गेट 13 लीस्ट, टॉपर विल गेट 29-30 एंड डोंट ब्लेम मी दैट if I give less marks. Then in the examination, because it is both new type and objective, lot of difference can come. Rest of the things all will get 10 and already Pavendra has told attendance and participation we will give 10. So 30 plus 50 marks final exam, 30 marks assignment 80 हो गया and 10 marks का attendance कितना हो गया यार, 90 हो गया and 10 more marks for your class participation and intelligence. See, for example, this Ashutosh has argued in a different direction. Then that वो क्या है भाई, वो द्विवेदी लड़की, like that. किसी का तर्क मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा, किसी का परामर्श मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी। ओके, और मेरी हिंदी समझ में आ रही है ना पवेंद्र? हाँ बोलो यार।
जी सर हिंदी आ रही है, बहुत अच्छी हिंदी आ रही है।
अगर हिंदी में कुछ गड़बड़ी है तो हमको बोल दीजिएगा, ठीक है ना? हम हिंदी बेल्ट का नहीं है, मैं कन्नड़ का आदमी हूँ, ओरिजिनली महाराष्ट्र का हूँ और मेरी माँ हिंदी टीचर थी, थोड़ा जुबान पे 2 शब्द डाल के गई है। सो इसीलिए आपका एग्जामिनेशन आप क्लास में कैसे तर्क से इसका सोच करोगे और कौन सी लकीर पे आप जाओगे, इस पे निर्भर है। वहाँ वो जिम्मा मुझ पर छोड़ दीजिए। आई शुड बी फ्री टू गिव द मार्क्स। उस 10 में आई एम श्योर एवरीबडी विल गेट अबव 6, बट एवरीबडी विल नॉट गेट 9. हाँ बोलो पवेंद्र, आपका तो 9 पक्की हो गई ना यार, आपका 9 पक्की हो गई, और आशुतोष का 9 पक्की हो गई, और क्या भाई, ये प्रत्यय कुंडू का 9 पक्की हो गई, और ये वो क्या है, पूजिता लड़की का 9 पक्की हो गई, और द्विवेदी लड़की का भी 9 पक्की हो गई, लाइक दैट. अफसाना का भी 9 पक्की हो गई. वो केरला लड़की बहुत बहुत चाणक है, वो वेरी इंटेलिजेंट गर्ल. ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ दिस गोइंग टू बी. एंड व्हेन इज योर फाइनल एग्जाम पवेंद्र? पवेंद्र,
यस सर.
फाइनल एग्जाम कब है?
Sir, schedule is not been discussed yet.
क्या
सर शेड्यूल?
अच्छा, एनीवे मैं क्या करता हूँ, मैं ऑलरेडी क्वेश्चन पेपर बनाया हूँ. कल आखिरी क्लास होने के बाद हम कंक्लूड करके मैं क्वेश्चन पेपर कनका मैडम को भेज दूंगा, वो एडमिनिस्टर करेगी, ठीक है ना. हाँ, और पवेंद्र सबको बोला, आशुतोष थोड़ा वीडियो में आओ यार, थोड़ा डिस्कस करेंगे और टर्म पेपर के बारे में. आशुतोष, आशुतोष एक मिनट से देखो, टर्म पेपर को आपको एग्जाम आने के पहले कनका मैडम को सबमिट करना है, ऑनलाइन या ऑफलाइन जो भी. कनका मैडम हाँ बोलेगी तभी आप एग्जाम पे बैठोगे, ठीक है ना सर? हाँ बोलो ना. ओके, यू सबमिट. व्हाट इज द प्रोसीजर? यू विल, सुमित प्रोसीजर क्या है? थोड़ा वीडियो में आओ यार सुमित. नेताजी, सुमित जी,
यस सर.
थोड़ा वीडियो में आओ, टर्म पेपर के बारे में डिस्कस कर रहे हैं.
राइट सर.
देखो सुमित, फाइनल एग्जाम के मंदिर के अंदर आने के पहले या लॉग इन होने के पहले कनका मैडम हैज टू से दैट दिस फेलो हैज सबमिटेड द टर्म पेपर. हाँ बोलो ना.
Yes sir, like whatever it is, you give a deadline, we submit to the
डेडलाइन
deadline.
नहीं, आप समझो प्लीज. डेडलाइन
Because
मान लो कि एक मिनट,
yes sir, yes sir.
मान लो कि 10th of March आपका फाइनल एग्जाम है, मान लो. ओके, बिफोर द एग्जामिनेशन योर सबमिशन शुड बी देयर. हाँ बोलो यार.
Sir, what happens in manager is we don't have an exact final exam here. After each course completes, there is an preparatory leave given, and after the preparatory leave given, the exam is scheduled.
नहीं, ओके. आशुतोष और सुमित, ए उत्सव थोड़ा आओ यार, डिसाइड कर देंगे डेट. वो पवेंद्र.
Sir, date will be decided by the Kanka ma'am, and considering with the.
So आप
comes
कनका
right.
मैडम से अनुरोध करो
Yes, sir.
कि वो डेट डिसाइड करेगी, उसी डेट का आप उसका पालन करो. That's all. ठीक है ना?
Fine, sir. We will do so.
Okay, आशुतोष.
Sure, sir. We will submit before the exam.
And moreover, पवेंद्र सुनो, only 2 pages, एक पेज में बैक टू बैक असाइनमेंट. That's all. ज्यादा लंबी कहानी नहीं. वो आपको 13 दिलवाएगा या वो 29 दिलवाएगा, I don't. That's like, it depends on how you write. See, today काफी तर्क हुई, काफी परामर्श हुई. So ऐसा होने से आपको ज्यादा मिलेगी. That's all. आशुतोष, whether this evaluation scheme is okay for you? या आप डाउनलोड कर दोगे और मैं पूरा 30 मार्क दे दूं? ज्यादा डाउनलोड और 20 GB का डाउनलोड आपने मेरे मुंह पे फेंका है, थोका है, और उसको आपको 30 मिलना चाहिए. कैसा है पवेंद्र, बोलो? जीबी के हिसाब से जाए या उसमें तर्क और परामर्श के हिसाब से?
सर परामर्श, सर छोटा परामर्श और अच्छा
परामर्श वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. शायद आपको मेरी हिंदी मन में घुस रही होगी. हाँ बोलो यार.
नहीं सर, ये साधारण है.
हाँ ठीक है. सो आपकी परामर्श, तर्क, न्याय और मीमांस जो संस्कृत में बोला जाता है, दैट मीन्स your skill of analysis, your skill of judgment, your skill of opinion, all these are important to evaluate the term paper. Not लिखिया 10 बजे लिखिया, आया अंडा आया. जीबी से मतलब नहीं है. ओके, 100 साल जीने से फायदा नहीं है दोस्तों. कुछ ही साल के लिए जियो, कुछ ही पल के लिए हो. ओके, एक छोटी सी जीवन में एक उम्र चुरानी है, जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं, तेरी मेरी बिजनेस एथिक्स की कहानी है, एक प्यार का नगमा है. गाना याद है ना? एक छोटी की जीवन में, इस छोटी 9 क्लास की जीवन में एक उम्र चुरानी है, उम्र। यही मेरा प्रयास है। शायद आपको बहुत आनंद की अनुभूति हो रही होगी इस कोर्स में। और एक क्लास बाकी है मित्रों, पिक्चर अभी भी बाकी है। कल है हमारी आखिरी क्लास। ये आखिरी नहीं है, इस दास्तान का शुरुआत है। हेलो, ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತಗೋತ ಅದಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಈಗ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತಗೋತೇನೆ, ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ರೈಟ್, ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು, ओके। सो मित्रों, क्लास 9 या 10 की बात नहीं है। एक छोटी सी जीवन में एक उम्र को चुरानी है। और क्यों न भले हमारा संपर्क कुछ ही पल के लिए था, फिर भी इस छोटी पल में हमने सबसे ज्यादा अनुभूति को शेयर करने का प्रयास किए हैं। शायद आपको भी बहुत आनंद की अनुभूति हो रही होगी। और इसको कृपया बाकी लोगों को तर्जुमा करके बता दीजिएगा। ये एथिक्स की कोर्स जो मौलिकता बोलते हैं हिंदी में, मौलिकता रखनी चाहिए या नहीं रखनी चाहिए, और खाली अपने बदन और अपने स्वार्थ और अपने आनंद की लक्ष्य पे हम दिल को दौड़ाए तो ये अच्छा नहीं है। यही आज की क्लास में हमने डिस्कस किया है। थोड़ा कुर्बानी और थोड़ा त्याग की मनोभाव से ही इस एथिक्स की कोर्स आगे बढ़ेगी। और यहाँ यूएसए, बेल्जियम, इंडिया, चाइना ये सब नहीं है। जो भी एथिक्स को पलट के ओके एक सीधी उंगली से नहीं टेढ़ी उंगली से काम करेगा, वो सब अनएथिकल प्रैक्टिस है। स्पेशली कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस में ओके इन्फोसिस का चेयरमैन नारायण मूर्ति ने तो एथिक्स एंड कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस, आई थिंक आई विल शेयर यू दैट बुक विथ यू, काइंडली रीड दैट बुक, एथिक्स एंड कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस। ओके, बहुत सारे विषय है। मे बी इन अ स्मॉल कोर्स ऑफ 9 or 10 क्लासेस वी मे नॉट बी एबल टू कवर। काफी रीडिंग मटेरियल मैं आपको दिया हूं। मैं समझता हूं कि आप सब लोग उसको पढ़ेंगे। और कुछ क्वेश्चंस कैन कम इवन अपार्ट फ्रॉम द क्लास। Am I ethical in telling this, Ashutosh? Can the question should come only in these 9 classes, or I have given you some reference material, it can come out of the box also? What is your opinion if you were a teacher?
Sir, whatever you have taught.
Yeah. Should the questions come only in these 9 classes, or it can... अरे पवेंद्र बोलो यार, पवेंद्र।
यस सर।
नहीं भाई, ये 9 क्लास के अंदर ही मुझे क्वेश्चन पेपर सेट करना है। या सपोज आई विल टेल डिस्कस द एथिकल इश्यूज इन द बुक एथिक्स एंड कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस बाय नारायण मूर्ति, क्या मैं ऐसा एक प्रश्न नहीं पूछ सकता हूँ?
नहीं सर।
क्यों भाई?
क्या पता सर।
अरे सुमित बोलो यार, ये लोग मुझ पर वार कर रहे हैं।
अरे सर।
Yes sir, like you are free for the setting of the question paper, sir. Sir, I would like to say that that's paucity of time. We have to stop because we have a next.
Yeah, okay, we will stop now. Please remember, 1 or 2 questions can come outside what I have taught. It's a general knowledge question, okay? Tomorrow we will meet at 9:30. Thank you very much. I am leaving the meeting. हाँ बोलो।
Thank you sir. Bye.
Bye. अरे मेरे दिल में, okay? मेरे दिल में यूं ही रहना, तू प्यार प्यार बन के आई हो मेरी जिंदगी में, तुम बहार बन के। मित्रों, और एक क्लास है, बेफिक्र रहो। और एक क्लास में मैं पूरा वादा निभाऊंगा। वादा निभाना मेरा जिम्मा है, ठीक है? थैंक यू पवेंद्र, बाद में मिलेंगे। हाँ, फोन करते रहना मुझे, ठीक है? मेरे दिल में यूं ही रहना, तू छात्र बन के, छात्रा बन के, छात्र बन के। बाय। आई हो मेरी जिंदगी में तुम बहार बन के।